Can you describe what sourdough is, by the way?
Yeah, of course. So when you make wine, for instance, or when you make beer, there's always this one ingredient which is yeast. The yeast is
Right.
converting the sugar into something delicious, into alcohol in that case. And it's the same with sourdough. There's wild yeast everywhere. On your skin, I bet that there are thousands of wild yeast microorganisms.
Okay.
And one of the stories is that an Egyptian lady was baking a flat bread, next to the Nile River. She forgot it the other day, and then she returned the next day, and her bread suddenly started to smell a little bit funky.
Hmm.
And she also would notice that the dough has increased in size a little bit. And that's what happens. Over time, you gather those wild microorganisms from all around your place and which are also on the flour, and they start to convert your dough into something delicious. And that's what sourdough is. It's a wild fermentation. And this fermentation happens for wine, for beer, although for wine and beer, you mostly want to have the yeast part. The
Right.
sourdough always consists of both yeast organisms and bacterial organisms. So
Right.
it's a mixture of both.
And you take this sourdough and you use it in your bread.
Exactly. What you want to do is you want to cultivate them somehow that you have a stable colony of them, and whenever you
Right.
make a bread, you just take a little bit of your colony, mix that into your main dough, and then that kickstarts the fermentation.
Right. It's super interesting.